I really love the history of it. That's part of what I thought of, with Gettysburg. There could be a lot of history, and of course when you're dealing with like a ghost from the battle, that's a lot of history. So I love the history. I also, at that time, the place I was in, I was like, I haven't been here that much. I have to make up for it. And so I was trying to come up with some cool stuff to say about those weapons, but I didn't know what I was talking about. But I was just trying to be like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, oh yeah, they're great. These are great.
Yeah, consumed with guilt because so at the end of the day, let me ask you this question, Jamison.
Yeah. When
you came upstairs finally, and you finally saw the room, did you feel, first of all, the eeriness of this ghost? I mean, did you feel how creepy it felt in that room? Did you feel the energy of the room?
Okay, let me think about this. No, I didn't. I felt like I was an outsider. I just felt like I'd missed too much, But
really?
I didn't. Yeah, well, it also goes to show that maybe the energy has to do with something about having been a part of it more than I was. That I didn't feel the energy. I don't think.
Okay, so were you there when we were listening to the white noise and we were going through the white noise thing, the transmitter, and then like the voices were coming through?
I do remember that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, so you got to hear a little bit of the ghost voice coming through.
Yeah. I just was skeptical. I was like, how? I don't know. I was skeptical.
Pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like I should have a reaction, but I'm just taking it in.
No. I don't even know what you're looking at. You can tell us what you're looking at.
So I'm looking at these things. Where's the bayonet? You said that up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at that, all rusted. Yeah. These guys are cool. I don't know what's up with those
statues,
guys.
but look at that. Those are real cannons, real missiles, real.
So why was it like that?
Jar, explain these to them, what these are, because
Those two with the fins on them are hand grenades.
Hand grenades?
Really?
Those are actually hand grenades.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Look at that.
And they have accounts where the Union soldiers were throwing them into the Confederate lines, and the Confederates were catching them in their blankets and throwing them back.
Wow.
So they really didn't work.
Wow, crazy.
Real good.
So did they ever blow up, or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a percussion cap inside there.
Oh, I see.
And that's
Look at that. See the big long telescope there?
Yeah,
Steel telescope and the binoculars that he said they actually work. So
Did they really?
Wow.
Isn't this what ginger ale came in, Jar? Like a ginger beer?
Ginger beer.
Ginger beer?
Ginger beer.
And
Soldier's Cup right there.
I was trying, I know you can shoot me, I know that this is not just a cannonball, it's a
What's that?
this.
That's called a 12-pound.
12 pound, okay. That's all that is
So what does
12
that
pounds?
No, it's fired out of a 12-pound cannon.
Oh, okay.
Cannonball over there with the smoke with all the little ones in it.
The what?
There's a big cannonball over there, like that one there, but it's got a whole bunch of little ones in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
Well, look at the big,
This
giant
is-
bullets.
That's shot.
Look at those.
And then the next one is called case.
Okay.
And that's broken, and so you can see the little balls.
Oh, okay.
inside.
little balls, you mean like that they had in there, they would explode and then...
It would explode, and then it's like a shotgun.
Shoot those all over the place.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Take out, that's a mass destruction piece.
That's a pretty lethal early mass destruction.
Yeah, weapon of mass destruction.
Weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah.
One of the
1800s.
Very scary. Very scary.
There's a bullet over here. It's called a clean bullet.
I explained it.
Okay, yeah, you can see the molar prints in it. So they would use, stuff to kill the pain, whiskey and everything, and if they ran out of all that, that's where you get bite the bullet. They would put a bullet in there as they're amputating an arm or a leg.
Well, she said a lot of times it was also the animals, yeah?
Right. And so if a pig gets a hold of it, it's going to chew it and then realize it's not edible
Right.
and then spit it out.
Right. Cool. And look at all the old silverware and stuff. See that? Spoon and
Oh, yeah.
fork and knife, plate.
There's a ketchup bottle. back there. So they did do bottling, and of course they had cans.
Look at that Heinz.
The problem is they didn't have can openers. The can was actually invented before the can opener.
So how would they open it?
Usually with a bayonet or a knife.
Gotcha.
Jar, explain
That
to
makes
him
sense, isn't it, like-
Sickles. Explain to him Sickles' leg. I was telling Will that he had stuff that
Where are you going?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Really? Again?
You know, it's in phases.
So, we're gonna go soon though, because it's late.
I know. But so probably this will be like, I'll go and then we'll just get out and just go. I mean, I wish this weren't a thing, but it's kind of good actually.
Yeah, well, I just heard a motorcycle. I think that was a ghost.
Nikki has like some Imodium. Do you want it?
No, it's good actually. It's a good thing. It's just a temporary, like, things are.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
He's gonna change his mind.
he said it's a good thing.
It's a good thing he's happy about it. He wants a 10-part special on his bowel movements. What are you doing, Jamison?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Google or whatever, search for, okay, I want to know, what I'm trying to figure out is there somebody who had something specifically with their stomach at that time? So I'm going to do Farnsworth, right? Why not?
Well, you know, I think you might be onto something here, Jamison.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
why.
I mean, really, because you said stomach issues, right? And if you're talking about ghosts and that house, well, is that where the girl got shot? Jenny?
Yeah.
She was
But
in the
did she
house.
get
She
shot
was
in
in
the
the house.
stomach?
Well, didn't it go through her? Wasn't that the whole point of this? Was that it went through the spleen, right? Like through the back, through the spleen at a certain angle, right?
Right. Okay, wait. I'm going to get some. Okay, so should I say spleen? Wait. What was her name? Jenny?
Wade.
Jenny Wade? The story of Jenny Wade?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do this on the fly like this.
Oh, come on. Don't pressure yourself. Let me do it for you.
Okay.
You got this.
Not good.
Okay, Jenny Wade.
Wade, her mother, Wade was born in Gettysburg and worked as a seamstress with her mother in their house on Breckenridge Street. That's, I guess, where we were. While her father was in a mental asylum. Okay.
On the corner of Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, because that's not creepy, right? Like
Right,
the guy was
his father
already
was in a mental asylum.
right. That's creepy.
Right. She may have been engaged to Johnston Hastings, Jack Skelly, corporal in the 80.
Wait, Jack Skellington? Like, really? Is that for real?
No, Skelly. I can click on it.
I know, I get it. Skelly like Skellington.
Right. It's kind of weird, actually.
Right, yeah. Like, father in a mental hospital, Jack Skellington. I mean, come on.
A corporal in the 87th Pennsylvania who had been wounded 2 weeks earlier in the Battle of Winchester. He died from his injuries July 12th, 1863, unaware that Wade had died days earlier. Wade, her mother, and two younger brothers left their home in central Gettysburg and traveled to the house of her sister, Georgia Anna Wade McClellan, at 528 Baltimore Street to assist her and her newborn child. It was July
No, this
1st,
is good.
1863, during the first day's fighting of the Battle of Gettysburg. More than 150 bullets hit the McClellan house during the fighting, right? We saw this. This is where I think I needed to get her to move along, but it was interesting, right? All those bullets, right? You remember that? Okay, about 8 a.m. on July 3rd, Wade was kneading dough for bread. Interesting. I can't eat bread. I have gluten issues. When a mini ball,
Which may be why you had to go to the bathroom. Whoa, dude, that totally makes sense. Are you kidding me? She was
could be.
making bread and you got stomach issues. Isn't that what happens when you eat a loaf of bread? What would happen? You'd have to go to the bathroom like that, right?
I'd have bad stomach issues. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of trippy,
Like
actually.
that.
But it's also, it could be a
And
reach,
you,
but
no, Jameson, follow me. You said to me several times that night, I did saying that, like, I don't know what's happening. This only normally happens if I ate something that I shouldn't have. You
yeah,
said
I
that
could see myself
a
saying
couple
that. I don't know if
times.
we have any of that, if it's captured, but I could see myself saying that. It had a feeling like that. That is kind of weird, actually. That is kind of weird. Should I keep going?
So,
or is that, do we find it?
yeah, keep going. No, we're
Okay.
learning more. This is good.
Okay, so Wade was kneading dough for bread when a mini ball, or a minier ball, maybe there's a little accent on it, traveled through the kitchen door and the parlor door of her sister's house and hit her. It pierced her left shoulder blade, went through her heart, and ended up...
Right, that was the when I was doing this, I'm showing you the angle where it goes through at an angle like that. No, really, for real. That's what they were showing us.
I believe you. Makes me uncomfortable, but I believe you. Okay, so...
Her shoulder and her heart, yeah, that shouldn't make you uncomfortable.
And then ended up in her corset. She was killed instantly. While it is uncertain which side fired the fatal shot, some authors have attributed it to an unknown Confederate sharpshooter. Interesting. Wade's mother
Right,
heard...
no, the guy laying on the floor. No, I told you, the guy laying on the floor. She explained this to us. It's true. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Should I keep going? I mean, I think we captured that part of it, but I'm happy.
Well,
to keep going.
that's her. That covers her. But I think that there's something very interesting there about the whole stomach thing, that she was baking a loaf of bread, and from the minute you got there, you were erupting as if you ate a loaf of bread.
Yeah, that is interesting, but why would that happen? So I think maybe because her hands had, flour on it or something like that, it would be interesting. But why me? Why me? Or is wheat maybe present? Maybe wheat's a part of it somehow. Maybe wheat's part of the puzzle. They're trying to, like in the movie where they're like, the Sixth Sense, where she's like, listen to them. So what's the deal with the wheat? What's the deal with the bread? Is that a piece of it? I'd like to know. Is that maybe that's a piece of the history somehow, and it's meant to give us a clue? That's kind of trippy. Okay, so basically, started thinking that, okay, it seems significant in the story of Jenny Wade as we looked into it that she was holding bread and she was making bread, and so it was kind of interesting that this is a place I would come, that I go to investigate Jenny Wade. And I found this article. I'm looking at this article now. It says Jenny Wade bread martyr on the web. See the bullet hole. It's an article about it. And there's a statue of her.
Bread what?
Bread martyr, like a.
Oh wow!
Who's killed.
Wow! And then there you are hiding away in the bathroom like a martyr. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I was saying that the bread part of it, because if she's the bread martyr, so I go to investigate Jenny Wade, and she's the bread martyr, and I have issues with bread, and I have to spend the whole time in the bathroom because I'm having stomach issues. I think that's kind of trippy. That's a little trippy. I'll give you that as trippy.
It's significant. I mean, it's significant. Yeah. This is a major find. I mean, I think we have literally connected ourselves with the spirit realm.
I think you might be right.
Or it just scared the shit out of you.